Good, YouTube.
Back again.
It's your boy, Coach G.
Today we have a question from
That's Coach
Physicality. Hey, Coach, I need some help. Whenever I attack a defender and go one side, the ball gets poked out of my hands before I can get into my layup. For example, if I do it between the legs and go to the right, as I'm attacking, they just reach over and poke it out of my hands. Before I can ever get to the basket, what can I do in this situation? Firstly, why don't you just protect the ball, bro? What are you doing? You can never, especially if the basketball is exposed on like crossovers, you can never just do this and have a free hand that's not doing anything. What do I mean by that? If I'm going this direction, my left hand isn't doing anything. It now turns into protection for the basketball. So if specifically here, I'm going between the legs, and between legs is my favorite. I like to go to the yo-yo, between back through, between, step away, misdirection. That's my favorite. Whenever I want to go by a defender, I know I need to go downhill. I'm going between the legs here, hesitate, and immediately, that's my first thought. The basketball is barely past my lead foot. I'm already thinking protect. Because now the reaction I'm going to get when I go here is I get to move. And if I already beat him a couple times going like this, he's going to respect this movement when I do this here. And then now, boom, I can change directions. But no matter what, I'm always moving my free hand. Now, a great drill for that is hand taps if you have a partner, right? So if I'm going here, I dribble my left hand, I'm practicing reaching forward every single time. And even if you don't have a partner, you can go to the wall and just reach your hand forward every time you go. So if I'm going between the legs, back and forth like this as I'm going, this teaches me that whatever hand that's free, I'm gonna move forward, right? Yep. So when I go here, when you're moved between here, boom, then I put the ball down. Now look, right now, I'm actually going the wrong direction. I let him push me out. So in this case here, right? Let's say I get this close here. It's important that I understand my different options that I have. So if he's quicker, stronger, he's pushing me off balance, one of my go-to moves if I go here is all day, my floater. This is just a shot I can hit in my sleep all day, especially as a point guard. 90% of the guards I was playing against was either taller, more experienced, stronger, or quicker, especially at the Division I level or the high Division II level. You're always gonna be kind of at a disadvantage to some degree. So for me, I know once I get the foul line, I crack the foul line, my first go-to is the floater. Take a couple of those shots, and they already seen the film. They know I can score. They already know, I got the respect. Now that's gonna open up my passing lanes. That's also gonna open up my pull-up, and also me being able to get all the way to the rim. But before I even get there, I gotta protect the ball every single time.
Now, Coach G's explanation, right? When I go between, like Coach John was saying, for me, this whole left side of your body is the wall that you have to keep people from penetrating. Pause.
Heavy.
So, when you go between your legs, right? Here, my next step is defense number one. Here, all right? If I take the right step, everything is gonna follow right after that. So my step is gonna go here, and my shoulder has to drop. A lot of y'all go between like this, and immediately it's exposed.
Not protected.
Like when you watch Floyd or any great boxer, James Toney, they get into that Philly shell, right? They use their shoulder. Yep. Can't get in there, right? Anything, they can't get there because that shoulder's there. Use your shoulder. So I got my foot here, then I drop here. So my shoulder's down. Now he got to go through my shoulder. Then also, I got my hand and my arm to use to get here. So now I set up this wall of defense. Now as I'm driving to the rim, right? I got to keep him in jail. Call the feds. All right, be gunner. Whatever y'all want to say, I don't care. Keep him in jail. All right? Call the feds. All right? You the feds though. So you got to keep him in jail. So once you start driving to the basket here,
they're going to push you.
They're going to push. And then some people are really good at timing dribbles. So when you dribble, they're going to try to reach across. Or from behind. Pause again.
Heavy.
So as you're dribbling here, you have to keep the ball. This is gonna be different for everybody. I'm only 5'8". So where I'm dribbling the ball, I have to keep it kind of like in my pocket, but I know my distance from where the defense is. So I know if I dribble too far in front, I'm exposed. If I dribble too far behind me, it's still exposed. So there's a sweet spot that you gotta figure out for yourself to where you know is ball, you, man, and then you have to keep the ball in a safe position where when you're driving to the rim, I know he's not being able to get to the basketball. Then at that point, it's right back to the basics. Dribble to the front of the rim, finish here, off 2 feet, whatever you gotta do. But keep them in jail, all right? And protect the ball and find where your sweet spot is and just be more physical. A lot of times, people are dribbling the basketball and they have you got the same right to be as physical as the defense, even more.
They're not gonna call offensive foul. The referee's matching the energy. They're being all physical with you. You notice they're letting stuff go?
Yeah.
Meet the energy. Don't just be timid and you step off. It's like, it's a foul. You start complaining, you a whining player.
Yep.
Now when you actually do get fouled, you should get a foul call, referee, they're gonna drop their whistle because it's like you haven't established yourself as a good player.
Because I learned this. I was a smaller guy. My freshman year, I was 5'1", 200, 110 pounds soaking wet. So I had to learn how to be physical to stay on the floor. So once you learn, like, all right, if I come out and establish myself, sometimes defenders will be like, oh, he physical, he gonna hit me, I don't wanna deal with that.
They got them second guessing themselves.
So it's like you gotta come out and establish your dominance and be aggressive, be physical, because you can. Don't let nobody, never mind.
Yeah, don't say that.
Yeah.
Anyway, he was gonna say punk you in a less nice way. So when you are driving to the basket, so if you want to protect the ball at the beginning, you also got to remember, as you said, when you're going forward, you got to find out where your safe zone is, okay? So here's some point of references. Defenders directly on the side, you need to be careful of them reaching around you. Defenders behind their shoulder, watch them reaching behind you. If they're here in front here on the side, they're looking to recover, they're trying to slow you down, be prepared for an immediate stop move when you counter. So if he's going hard this direction here, and I'm kind of in front, I'm anticipating to cut him off. So if he does any type of counter behind the legs, sharp behind the back, where's my momentum gonna take me? Here, right? But he only has to do that when I'm in front of his shoulder, right? So this is now offensive awareness. If he's making his move at the beginning, go between and protect like you did before. So he goes between here, he protects. Right now, I'm already beat. So as he said, keep me in jail, keep me on the side. But now, the key thing from this is do not have the basketball here on this hip. Don't have it on this hip. Notice, he said he keeps the ball on the hip, but it's based on where the defender is.
So actually go through that. So like you said, so initially here, I'm gonna take the dribble a little bit forward. So my angle of the dribble is gonna be here a little bit.
Yep.
So now he's going to if it depends on where he is. If he's behind a little bit more, now I know my dribble gotta be more in front.
You're adjusting it, yep.
You're adjusting it every time you dribble. Because then, like John said, if he goes to cut me off here, now I know my dribble got to go behind so I can get ready to change direction.
And he does the same thing, though, when he goes the other direction. He's reading
me?
how I'm dropping.
Right
and if I'm here, I'm looking to reach here. He's going to put the basketball in front. So then that way I'm done. Now, if you're going to do a good job protecting here, you got to have the same type of respect and protection at the basket. So here's a couple options you have. When you get to the rim, I prefer the cradle move. If you're looking to split the inside defender and the help side defender, I love the cradle move. You cuff the ball here, and now there's two ways to do it. You can go two hands to protect like you're a running back going through, or you can have one free hand, so when they go to reach to try to tie the ball up, so let's say you get in front, I go straight through, remove their hand, and then go look to finish. But now, these are things you need to practice, okay? Meaning, there's nobody here guarding you. Practice taking the dribble, cuffing the ball, getting your hands set with two hands to finish, or practicing dribbling the ball hard, cuffing the ball as you swing to protect, and just adjusting here, similar like it's a quick layup, okay? Another thing is when you're driving to the basket, I'm also want to keep in mind that sometimes I do need to have the ball delayed behind me because I want to look to make a spin. So I know he's about to cut me off, I'm leading with the basketball to spin, and then to make a finish the other direction.
Always a way.
You always move the basketball first. Sometimes we forget that. So if I'm driving and I see he's about to cut me off, I can go and spin here, or if I'm creative enough, I don't even have to spin. I can go here and just move the basketball to go a different direction, right? Or I can go over top. So he cuts me off again, hard dribble, use the momentum of the ball to go the other direction to finish. But all these moves, you don't try in the course of a game.
Got another one for
you. Get the reps in practice.
I used to do this a lot too. Once I got a defender on my hip, my first step, I would go here, 1, 2, and then on that second step, as I go up
taught you that.
to jump, I'm jumping away.
Taught him that.
Yeah, I killed this joint too.
So the first step is
Stay
in
in
towards the defender.
Stay in jail, I'm here, 1, 2.
Yep.
Smoky.
That's a smart shot. So now, just don't smoke it. So now, when you're going towards the defender, right? So you can do this way, as he said, step in and then step away, but you can also turn this into a hop step.
Yep.
So when I go in here looking for the contact here, that's my first step, laying at the same time, and then smoke the other layup.
Yep.
All right, just like that.
Lay off the
So
bump.
those are your two options, all right? In terms of stepping towards the defender, you have so many different ways.
Unlimited.
Sometimes, yeah,
Be
you may be
creative.
thinking of your own way. You have a favorite basketball player, look at how they finish.
Got the
Everything
Euro.
they do is protect it. Just protect the basketball.
Yep.
You make your move, protect the basketball. Stay low, initiate contact, You initiate the contact.
And play and figure it out. Like we're telling y'all this stuff, you gotta go practice. The first time you try it, it ain't gonna work. You're gonna have to get some reps in.
Be disciplined. Keep the confidence.
And slowly, just meticulously figure out, all right, this dribble gotta go here, this gotta go here, I gotta try this again, I gotta try that. Don't give up just because the first rep goes bad. It's going to.
First, second, 10th rep. Be confident all the way through.
Just
you
keep
see the
trying
shirts?
Believe.
Keep believing in yourself. That's the only way you improve. All the stuff that we perfected throughout our career, we didn't get it right the first time.
Never do.
Hundreds, thousands of reps. And then when we get it, people watch us, it's like, yo, it looks really easy. Duh, we've been doing it for so long. Giving ourselves the grace to make the mistakes and then building the confidence in the process.
Yep.
Be consistent, man. This is the game of basketball. You should be enjoying it. Practice should be hell. Should be very annoying. Should be tough, should be difficult. But the games, express yourself. Have a lot of fun.
Yep.
Smile. Make mistakes. Clap. Recover. Don't do this. Oh, cry me a river. Let me get you a baby violin. Stop doing that. Stop being emotional.
Yep.
Play through your mistakes and enjoy the game.
All right,
God,
let's let them go. All right.
I'm doing it.
Any
I'm
questions
John
y'all got?
Reading.
Leave
You
them
know
in the
who I
comments. Y'all know who he is. Y'all
Coach
definitely know who I
G.
am. It's Coach
Lead
G.
basketball. Oh, wait, whoa. Y'all better ask the questions because we out here answering everything y'all need, all right? And plus, we got more stuff coming for y'all too. It's a surprise right now, but we got more coming for y'all too. Believe basketball. We out.
Peace.